Hello everyone, today we have another sponsored video brought to you by a few companies out here, so we're going to be giving them a shout out, briefly talking about the products that we have right over here and putting them to use. First batch of items will be presented by Orion Motor Tech, OMT. We worked with them before, we got a few of their products and they continue to deliver. Right over here we have lug nuts that are coated in black coating. So if you're running different set of wheels, different color wheels, and you prefer black lug nuts, this is definitely the way to go. They do retain the 14 by 1.5 thread and pitch, and they have a ball seat, right? You got different kind of seats for different kind of lug nuts and cars and wheels. You got mag, cone, ball. So this will fit your Hondas, Acuras. They are a little bit of an extended lug nut. And guess what? You get more than what you need. So if you lose one, you damage one, you have more that you can utilize. So thank you, Omnicron, for that. And let's continue with the Omnicron. You can see right over here the different seat types they offer. So they have different applications for different cars. So if you need some lug nuts for your aftermarket wheels, check them out. The next piece is also from OMT, and this is pretty much something that I need. Instead of renting tools out all the time from the local auto shops, we're gonna have more tools in our inventory. So this is a pickle fork tool set. Long story short, if you're taking out ball joints and you need something to hit that ball joint to separate it, if you're dealing with axles, for example, this is perfect example when I was swapping out an axle from the parts car. This right here, you can shove between the axle and the transmission, pry it on it lightly, and it will separate with ease. So definitely excited to use these for future projects, and it will help out doing those difficult jobs where the stubborn ball joints don't want to separate. And these right here also have air hammer attachments, so if you want to use an air hammer while trying to take off those stubborn parts, you definitely may. And this is definitely some heavy duty stuff. It has a good amount of weight to it, so it's not something cheap or that I suspect breaking. Now this one is something I chose again from OMT. Again, I like how everything is packaged, everything is in a solid box. You won't be losing items because everything has a dedicated place to go to. These are industrial cleaning brush sets, and the reason I got these is because you have 3 different kind of sets of brushes, right? Nylon, copper, and stainless steel. So depending what you're cleaning, you may use a specific brush, and each brush goes from smaller to bigger, and you can put them on a drill or a air die grinder, something of that sort. And the cool thing is, like, if you're trying to clean threads on the inside, right, good luck cleaning threads if you don't have a chase thread kit. So these are awesome. They will clean a lot of holes, crevices that you really can't get your brush in, like your bigger stainless steel brushes or anything of that nature. So you got things from delicate parts to stainless steel to clean those difficult jobs, and I'm excited to be using this for the future here. So the next item here, also from OMT. Now we recently had some issues with the brakes on the Honda CR-V with the calipers being stuck, and I had a really hard time pushing in those calipers, but OMT has a really heavy duty, I mean, look at the size of that thing, really heavy duty brake caliper separator. So you can put this between the brakes and the pistons and squeeze those pistons in so your brake calipers can go in. Also very nice, they also include 2 hangers. So usually, you know, your brake calipers will be hang that brake caliper by like the shock or something like that, an area in the body which will support it. So that's cool that they include these 2 little hangers. Oh yeah, this is the brake pad spreader, and that brake pad spreader also comes with a pair of gloves so you can get those dirty jobs done and you won't be greasy for dinner. All right, thank you Polarpra for sending a batch of LED bulbs. These are 9006 bulbs that also come with a nice clean set of gloves. Again, remember when you're installing lights and bulbs, especially the old halogen bulbs, you never want to touch the bulb filament because it can damage it and shorten the lifespan of the bulb. So you got your instructions manual. LED bulbs, very easy to install. I prefer these LED bulbs that don't have any ballasts. It's a one piece. It has the fan included in the housing here. There's no extra external ballasts. This is my go-to LED bulb because of the fitment, because of how small it is, and you can fit it in all these housings, headlight housings. Sometimes these LED bulbs come with a bunch of ballasts in the bag, and if you're putting it in a headlight that has small amount of room and housing and you got a back cap on there, sometimes it's hard to squeeze them in. So 9006, bright white, that's how I like these LED bulbs. We'll be installing these here, showing you how they look like. Again, Polarpra, check them out if you're interested. They offer all kinds of light bulbs and styles, so I'm sure your application will fit their brand. All right, the next sponsor right over here, we have a multi-function power socket. And nice, clean looking. I mean, this is going to the garage, but I mean, this is pleasant enough to look at if it was in the kitchen or something. You can actually see how thin that is. That's something different. You don't really see the thin ones to give you a sleek design. It has 3 ports for your power functions, and it also includes 3 USB devices, 2 USB, 1 USB-C. These are fast charging, and this is the beauty of it. You can actually hang it up. You guys know how hard it is with the old outlets to put a screw in, try to hang it on. Well, right now, this issue is solved. If you don't need to hang it, nice and sleek design. If you need to hang it, easy, no problems at all. This is going to the garage. I run a lot of accessories there. I have USB for the cameras, and obviously I run a lot of power for cameras, lighting, and whatnot. So this is going to be a good tool to use in the garage. Go check them out as well. They have other electronic devices. So this item right here, my friend's going to be trying it out. It essentially is, if you have Apple CarPlay, Android Auto in your vehicle that you have to wire in, well, this item right here makes it wireless. You're going to plug this in, connect your phone to this device right over here, and now you can do everything you need to do Apple CarPlay, Android Auto wirelessly. You don't have to search for that cable and connect your phone to the cable to be able to use those devices on your vehicle. So we're going to be trying this out. You have an option here, USB-C and USB, or USB-C and USB-C. So we're going to be trying to see how this works. And yeah, if it could definitely work efficiently without being wired into your phone all the time, that's a big plus. All right, we got the kit right here installed to the USB-C for the car. The second port, you can actually just charge your phone, and there's 3 lights. Red is not working, blue is connecting to Bluetooth, and once it's green, it's ready to go. So you can actually use your iOS device and display everything you need here wirelessly. All right, we also have an amazing sponsor, Ventrue, with the Nexus 5 dash cam system. Now this one features a front dash cam and a back dash cam, and each dash cam has 2 cameras, front facing, rear facing camera. So this is a super cool kit we just got. I'm gonna have a dedicated video for this one, so stay tuned. We're gonna make a more in-depth review of this camera since it has so much to offer.
I ain't here for the money, I ain't here for the fame. Though it might be nice to own a jet plane, I'ma do it all for you. Come along and see it's true, but the world is pretty cold. You might need a sweater too. I'ma put a ride on ya. Kid from California, trying to make it in life. In school they never taught ya.